Maddie and Kyle have been together for 17 years. And for 15 of those years, they've been exploring the sensuous world of cuckoldry. Yes, the pair explained how 2 years into their relationship, things were getting a bit stale, and so they both decided to spice up their romance with some swangin'. But that wasn't enough for Kyle. Kyle needed more.
I enjoy her going out alone more.
He'd always said he likes the idea of me going out and doing it on my own.
And thus, Kyle's Cuckold Chronicles truly began. The pair would browse Tinder for the choicest pick of chads for Maddie to pair up with Kyle giving Maddie his full love and support, even helping Maddie to pick out the sexiest outfits for her dates with these other men. And when Maddie would knock boots with these strange men, she would come back home to her Prince Charming and tell him all about it.
When I come home, I will tell him in detail what's happened, and it sort of sparks a little bit of an extra bond between us at that point. Usually if there's been sex involved, we will then have what's known as reclaim sex, and that's the best bit. It's more intense. He's taking you back.
That's right, folks. You heard that correctly. When Maddie's done having the rides of her life with Chad and Tyrone, she comes back home to her cute little hubby, and he reclaims her as his queen. Reclaim her indeed, Cal.
Just because Maddie would say, you know, he gave me butterflies, that doesn't mean that she prefers him over me.
Cal, my guy, they're giving her butterflies? God damn! As long as you're happy, bro, I say Godspeed. Maddie and Kyle also started an OnlyFans. Surprise, surprise. Where Kyle films his queen getting plowed for cash. I must say though, I respect the hustle. These guys are making a yearly wage every f***ing month. How do you get that bread, girl? You an independent boss queen for real. However, with all that financial success, has come some negative consequences. Word is spread around the village and at the local school about the couple's exploits.
We had a neighbour sign up to my OnlyFans page, and he basically showed the village. It has meant we've had to change how we film, it had to change how we do everything. I also got down around the school, and the reaction from the mums is they don't talk to me.
A harsh reminder that living your best life can sometimes backfire. And hey, I don't think these guys are doing anything wrong. Yeah, it's not something I choose to do myself, but I say, to each their own. If Kyle's happy for the love of his life to get ran through on the internet, more power to him. Who am I to judge? But unfortunately for Maddie and Kyle, their local townspeople don't seem to feel the same way. The one thing in cases like this that I have any disagreement about is the children. Because when the kids come of age, how are you going to explain the videos of mommy getting her back blown out online?
When our children are of the right age, we will tell them what we do. I'm actually not nervous about telling them.
I'm not nervous about it. But then I think because of what I'm doing, like most parents are nervous about having to talk about sex with their children. I'm not nervous about that. I'm quite ready to have these discussions.
Yeah. You two seem pretty relaxed about addressing this with your kids in the future, but they probably won't feel the same way. That OnlyFans check is a W for you guys now, but it might just turn into the biggest L when your kids become the target of every your mama joke in high school. If there are no kids involved, I say to each their own. But you guys have kids, and those kids might just end up hating you for this when they're older.
He is my best friend. He is the person I need to see every day.
I love everything about her. I don't know how to say it other than she's almost too perfect.
Even though it looks different to you, it does work. It works for us, and that's all that matters.
Somewhat wholesome end to an interesting story. Kyle, keep embracing and holding your queen after she makes love to Chad and Tyrone. And Maddie, you keep bagging that OnlyFans check, shawty.